Alright, hello. Hello, hello. Hopefully you can hear me. And hopefully you can see well enough what we're doing over here. So, this is gonna be what we're tackling today. Is, mainly not this. I think this bottom shelf, like, I might be able to fit one more thing over here. Oh, maybe two things. But, so I'll fit a couple of things here. Maybe these. Oh, but we're gonna focus on the top two shelves. Yeah, fit that purple in there perfectly. Okay. So, first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and take this stuff down. So we'll go ahead and do that. Just grab all these things, kind of try and keep the colors separated, the ones that are single colors versus the one that I have multiples of. Got this gray that I haven't done anything with yet. Another gray that I didn't do anything with that I got from my friend. This one can probably stay here. We'll just build from there. This one can even stay here too. But these little ones are just falling off. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me okay? Is the volume decent and everything? Hopefully. Yeah, let's just put that there. These skeins. And we've got these small skeins. It's fine? Cool. Nice to see you back. Welcome back. Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday because I was still... It was like my first day home by myself after the hurricane and everything. So I was still kind of just like getting into the groove of things. Hello, welcome. I saw you posted new music, but I didn't have a chance to listen to it yet. I gotta make a mental note to go listen to that shit sometime soon. Maybe right here we can put this little bit of red so that I can still see this one, but the red is just has a home. And then these little black ones, what should I do with these? I could probably put them over here in this other container. I have like a small container here, and then I have this, and then I have several bags just like in the closet and whatnot. So yeah, we're not gonna worry about too many of the closet bags because a lot of them are like, what is it, these little mini makers and stuff. So like I don't really have a place for all the mini makers, so I'm just gonna keep them in bags in the closet until I need to use them again. But I do have a bag of them there that needs to be consolidated into the other bags, so I'll do that eventually once I get off stream. But yeah, so we've kind of got, this one's a little small, so let's hold on to this one for now. And then we've also got, from a bag that was in the closet, we've got a nice brown for my Ferrero Crochets. We've got sunflower yellow. And then we've got this bag. It's got orange, more of this other yellow, some more mini makers, another thing that needs to go with the mini makers, some of this like blueberry pie yarn, my red, and then another blueberry pie yarn. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll transfer these mini makers into this other bag. That way I can just take this bag. Sorry for all the bag noises. Take this bag and shove it up here with the other bags. And then this I'll consolidate later. But so this is the stack that we're working with here. And then we still have to get everything off the top. So this is what we worked on like one of the last times that I was on here. I still haven't done the tie around it. So that's why these are just sitting up here. Just chilling. So we'll put those to the side. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's a tarot mat bag that I need to release the pattern for because I'm almost to the point where I can release it on my Etsy and stuff. Okay, so we'll put this green down here with this other green. Nice, yeah. For sure. We'll put the green with the other green. This is like, I don't know, this is enough for like mushroom spots. That's why I was keeping it, but I think I'm gonna ball it up and just set it next to this red so that it's not taking up any kind of space up here. What about this one? I think, because this, I haven't made anything with this yet because I was like debating whether I wanted to try to find more and make a pillow or if I wanted to just go ahead and make a hat. And I think I want to try to find more, like 2 more skeins so that I can make a hat and a pillow, because a pillow takes 2, a hat takes 1. So I really love this yarn. It was discontinued. It's chunky boho loops and threads, 31 yards, 7.7 ounces, 28.6 meters, bulky 6, you know, 11.5 millimeter crochet hook, 10 millimeter knitting needles, but I use hand knitting for this. I actually, well, the pillow is covered in other things, or I would show it to you, but it makes, it's such a, it's called, the color is absinthe, so it's like absinthe green with like yellow and blue and gray tones. But I can probably put this in this other cubby for now. Who is messaging me? I think my mom is sending me a picture or something. I don't know. But anyway, we've got the top cleaned off now. So what we'll do is, since this is the same yarn as this other yarn, we'll put this like up here if we can. Yeah, we'll put that up there just as soon as we can. I think what we'll do is we'll put like these colors over here and then put this here. Have that color there. Maybe have the green on top. And then like gray. And the other gray. Green and the Aran. Well, let's put the green under the Aran if we can. Just smush as much yarn as we can in there. Alright, and so we have this brown that we can put on the side there without it falling, hopefully. And then as far as this blue goes, we'll just put this up here along with this yarn. Can go there. Okay, so technically I do kind of have room for the mini makers, but I don't think they would sit very well. Like, I couldn't stack them very high. because they would fall off of the back. So I think, thanks for the like, by the way. I didn't see that earlier, but yes, wonderful. Glad you're having a good time too. But yeah. So for right now, I guess what I'll do is I'll just put this back up here for now until I finish it. Because that was all of the big yarns. No, that wasn't all the big yarns. Oh my god, I'm forgetting things because they're just like out of sight, out of mind. Okay, so we have more yarns that I've been planning on using. So we have this dirty blue. Skein got a little dirty being on the floor. But we've got this blue. We've got these colors. These for the potion bottles. That keeps coming unraveled. And then, what else? We have the cafe au lait. We have mustard color. Big twist for the Ferrero crochets. We have some more of this pink that I ordered a bunch of. And then that can just go somewhere. And then let's see. I have this pale pink, purple, and then this gold. So that's what I actually have. Okay. Oh. And this yellow. And like a very, very spare bit of green here. That's like a little bit that I could use for sewing or something. So I think I'm going to put this up in the shelf like the other little bits. So we have that there. And now, what we'll do is we'll stack these as best as we can. We've got to wrap this up a little bit because it's all coming out of the end. So we'll wrap that up, wrap this end up, put that there, and then these, well, these colors first, I guess. And then purple, in there too. Cafe au lait, why are those? There we go. Let's put them down in the back a little bit. And then we've got these two, which we can put like that. And then this one, which can go like right here in the front. Cool, okay, so now that's all of the yarn. Well, that's all of the yarn. So, now that we have no sunlight coming in whatsoever, we'll put this other yarn that we're still working with just up here for the moment until I'm done working with it and I can roll it into balls. Because, oh, I don't know if I've showed you this, but I have the most perfect yarn ball that I had of the yarn left over from making one of those tarot mat bags. It's like a perfect circle. It's great. I can't bring myself to actually use it. I'm gonna keep it like this forever. So, yeah. It just sits on my shelf. But anyway, so now that cleans up a little bit more of this area. I need to just... Oh, we've got tea down here. Tea mixtures. We need to put that in the kitchen. Is where that needs to go. And that, is that just an empty bag? No, it's more yarn. Surprise. Okay. Okay. So this yarn just needs to go with my shirt yarns, which are probably in the closet. And then all the jewelry making stuff that I use for like embellishments, that needs to go just, I need a jewelry box, like a jewelry making box or something. One of those like compartmentalized things with like the rainbow and it's like different, all the different storage and stuff. Oh, but yeah, I don't think I've showed anybody this on stream yet, but I was working on like a Halloween pumpkin cardigan. I was gonna make like eyes here, and then the mouth was gonna be the pockets. And I've got the one sleeve done over here. So I just need to hand knit the other sleeve. So I still have the one more of these, and then I have a little bit extra left over. But this is just a project bag, so this is all staying together. The yarn is staying with this project. Because, I don't know, maybe I'll finish it sometime soon. Because it is September now. It is September now, so it is spoopy season. It's time to get in the zone. Where should I put this tea? I'm just gonna set it on the floor for now, since I'm still streaming. What do we want to do now that that's done? Check it out. Check it out. All the yarn, like these, we could put those up there so that they don't look as horrid. But yeah, all the yarn. So much yarn, and guess what? Yeah, okay, how about let's talk about that for a minute. So, like, you see how much yarn I have, right? So, better than your organization. Well, that's not me showing you the floor. The floor is a whole different story, and I have no space either. Like, we're in a 3-bedroom house, and we should be in a 5-bedroom house for the amount of stuff that we have. But, like, yeah, let's talk about yarn for a minute. Thursday is my birthday. So, this year, I asked everybody to contribute to a yarn fund. I was hoping that people would send money, like, before the end of yesterday, and a lot of people did. Enough people did that I was able to get probably enough to, like, finish the projects that I have in mind. But Juicy Couture has collaborated with Joanne to release some yarns. So I will show you. It is, oh, thank you for the like. It is this, it's Juicy Couture 3.5 ounce bulky polyester luxe velour sparkly yarn. No, I got the one that's the sparkle, not the regular one, because they have regular colors and then they have the same colors but in sparkle, and there's like 10 colors. So where's the colors? They're over here somewhere. There they are. So these are the colors. They're actually showing up really good on screen, so that's good. So there's Free Love, which is like a pink, hot pink, Angel, which is like a white, Coral Haze, which is a coral, Fire is red, Super Greens is like a greeny, like really dark green, Regal Blue is like a royal type blue, Carbon Gray, It's like a really pretty, like pewter type of gray, almost like a really light charcoal type graphite gray. And then the soft glow pink. Plonk is like the only one that you can't really see super well on this. It's like a maroon-ish, like a brown purple. So that's the only one that's not showing up super well. And then there's licorice, which is a black. But I've been obsessing over this yarn for like since I saw in a group that I'm in that somebody posted that they saw a news article about it, and I've searched the whole web for that news article and I just did not see it. Maybe it was one of the like blurbs that like is like a shopping article that's like just telling you like what's hidden in the stores or something, like personalized to your phone, and I didn't get that blurb. So maybe it wasn't like an actual article that you could read. But I was like, I looked it up immediately. I was like, is this real? And it wasn't at the time. Like, it hadn't hit the stores yet. It wasn't online yet. So I like kept checking because I was like, just because it's not there right now, this is a new thing that I've never heard of before. I would have definitely heard of this had it been a thing that happened in the past that was just like a resurgence of the picture or something. So I was like, I just gotta keep checking. So I kept checking and I kept checking, and sure enough, one of these days it popped up, and I saw that there was like two listings for it, but I only saw like the beginning part of the listing, so I didn't see that one of them was sparkly and one of them was not. So I was like looking at it, and eventually I figured that out, and I was like, my mind was blown. I was like, sparkle. Amazing. It's great. Like, I'm so excited. Like, I was able to get so much of this yarn because it was like 40% off. Because it's regular like $9.99, and it was like $5.99 on sale for Labor Day. So two of my friends went ahead and placed their own orders for me. Like, they just asked me what colors I wanted, and I picked them out and they ordered them. And then a lot of people just sent me some money so that I could do that. And then I had made like $24 doing stuff online and whatnot. Like, so I had $24 extra. That's about to hit the bank account any day. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna put that towards the yarn too. Like, I'm just gonna make sure I can get as much of this yarn as I can while it's on super sale. Because that's what you gotta do. That's the secret to shopping for yarn and everything in life, is you gotta wait till things go on super sale, because they normally will. Like, occasionally there are things that like people they just sell out, and like when they're gone or whatever. But a lot of times, like, if you just wait for the opportune moment, you'll catch a sale. So I waited and waited, and you know, I didn't even think about my birthday coming up. Like, I wasn't even like, oh yeah, my birthday will be a great time to like get my hands on this yarn or whatever. But then like I started thinking about my birthday coming up, and I was like, you know what? That's what I want for my birthday, is this yarn. So I like made a Facebook post about it, and sure enough, several people were like, yes, here you go, here's some money. I was like, thank you, friends, I adore you, you guys are awesome, the best. I have the best friends ever. Like, it's taken so long to get to this point where I have such great friends. Like, it's been a long, lonely road, but like, the people I have in my life now are so worth it. They're great. And now I've definitely got to like step up my game and make them or buy them or do something like really great for their birthdays and stuff. Because I didn't do anything for my one friend's birthday, and they just bought me yarn. So I've got to do something for their birthday. But like, I did design a logo for them, and I don't remember if they ever actually sent me the money to pay for that. Like, they were waiting for payday or something. And my mind completely blanks about whether or not they sent it. Like, I need to go check back through my Cash App to see if they sent it. Because if they didn't, I'll just like remind them and be like, hey, by the way, you never paid for that, but happy birthday. Oh, Saturday. Which day is that? 9th, 10th, 11th? That's like the 11th, right? That's, ooh, what a birthday to have. No, I'm counting from the 9th. Okay, so 7th, 8th, 9th. That's the 9th. I was counting my birthday wrong. Cause like, I don't know, it's 9-7, but like 7-9, it's just my brain flipped them for some reason. Cool. We know brain go burr sometimes, you know. Yeah. I was counting from the 9th. You still avoid your birthday? Why? You should embrace it. You should embrace it at least as a day that like you can do whatever you want to do, or like whatever, you know, just do whatever. Just be like, it's my birthday. I'm, you know, whatever. Like if you're having a tough decision where it's like, oh, should I do this thing? Maybe it's not the most responsible thing or something. Just be like, shit, it's my birthday and I'm gonna treat myself. Yeah, well, especially if you don't have work, go ahead and do it. Just do that shit. I'm probably, no, you know what? I'm not gonna get to sleep in on my birthday because I have to go to town on my birthday, which means I have to get up when my partner does to ride with him, and drop him off at work so that I can have the car. But I just found out today that the event that I was doing on Friday has been postponed for like another week until the 15th. That's what threw me off, is I was thinking the 15th, and then I was like, no, not the 15th, the 9th? And then I counted from the 9th instead of the 7th. Anyway, sorry, maths. Math. Yeah, so what else to talk about? I just want to like go on and on about this yarn because I'm so excited. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys which colors I'm getting. So the colors that I'm getting is mainly the Free Love and the Regal Blue. So I'm hoping to make like a tracksuit dupe like of the Juicy tracksuit. People have been saying it doesn't stretch. Like that's a comment that I heard, is that it doesn't really stretch even if you make it into ribbing. So I don't know how I'm gonna handle the cuffs. I don't know. Probably for the pants, I'll make them flare a little bit at the end of the leg. Like I'll just add like an increase or two so that they're a little bit flared, so that there's no problem. Yeah, but it's gonna be like half and half, right? I'm gonna have half of the Free Love pink and then half of the Regal Blue. And then I was thinking, I had drawn one design with like the opposite color as like a border. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, those pants are like super comfortable and really cool. I adore them. They're great. I'm just, the only thing that I'm disappointed about is that there aren't more colors. So I'm really hoping that this yarn will be super popular and it'll go on sale pretty often so that not everybody has to pay full price all the time. But when it's on sale, I plan on getting as much of it as I can at any given time because, yes. Of course, if I'm selling things made of this, like, I'm probably not going to be able to sell the full jumpsuits because, oh boy, not only is it going to take a lot of time, and at $20 an hour, like, that's already a big price, but just the yarn price alone, because it's only like 107 yards, so it takes like, what, between 800 and 1,000 yards to make a sweater out of weight 5 yarn. So you basically have to buy like 10 of whatever colors you're getting and use 10 of them or around that, and that's for like a small. So for larger sizes, it would just be such astronomical prices. So for things to sell, I'm probably gonna make like my little mushroom bags and like headbands and maybe like little tiny mushrooms for like keychains or earrings or something. That would be cool. But anyway, so I'm getting a bunch of those two colors, and then I'm getting like 3 or 4 of the white, and then like 2 of the black, and then 1 of this coral haze. Not the soft glow, the coral haze. And then 1 of the fire. Because I want to do the mushroom and the red and white. So, the mushroom bags. And maybe I'll even, if I have enough, I'll make one of my little mushroom buddies out of this yarn. That would be super cool. I am super excited, if you couldn't tell already, about being able to get this yarn. But, like, apparently Joann's shipping is, like, super slow. Because my friend, at the beginning of the Labor Day weekend, my friend had ordered their order. Still will send money for Ghost Buddy. Yeah, when you send that, also, like, text me and make sure that you write down exactly, like, what color each of the parts is supposed to be, because I remember our conversations talking about that, but all the specifics get jumbled in my brain, so I can't remember which color goes where. So just send it to me in a message and I'll save that. I'll, like, screenshot it so that I can keep it in mind, because I know we determined that we were using this purple that I just put up here, the darker purple. Oh, how much did I say? How much did I say? Did I give you a price? It really depends on how big you want it, because I'm using weight 4 yarn, so it's gonna take longer. But, like, I could do, like, the Potion Buddies. Let me show you the Potion Buddy. The Potion Buddy is, like, this big, right? And he's $60. But he's also $60 because, like, the face takes a little bit of time, and then this part, like, putting the cork on a string, takes a little bit of time. And then he, like, so that amount of time, that size, okay. Yeah, so this one's 60, and it takes me 3 hours. So if it takes me 3 hours to do the ghost, then it'll be 60. But if it takes me less than that, then it'll be a little bit less than that. If it takes me a little bit more than that, but I don't think it would take me more than 3 hours. So, like, 60 tops. Now that's before shipping, though. So shipping is separate. If you're just buying on my website, I roll the shipping in, just so that I don't have to calculate everybody's shipping. Oh, okay, cool. Yes. Man, I sure wish I'd had that $75 last night, because I would have bought more yarn. I would have bought so much more Juicy Couture yarn. I would have bought, like, one of every color. Not that I should. Not that I should. But I probably would have. Because I'm so obsessed. Like, when I tell you, like, I love yarn, period. I love yarn. Like, yarn is great. Like, especially the big, bulkier yarns and, like, velvet polyester yarns and stuff. Love them. Love them. Can't get enough. So, like, the fact that Juicy Couture is making velour yarn. Oh, man. I can't get over it. I can't get over it. I'm so excited. But like I was saying, the shipping apparently is taking forever, because my friend's order that they ordered at the beginning of the weekend is still processing. It hasn't even shipped yet, so... Oh yeah? It's not what it used to be. Like, it's a little bit different than it used to be. Because it used to have, like, the founders, that the people that founded the company owned it and operated it, and then they got... My nose is itching. Okay. And then they got bought out. Why is it still itching? Why? Don't do that. Okay. But yeah, it got bought out, and they rebranded, and I just watched a video about it this morning, because I couldn't find any more videos about the yarn itself. So it recommended me a The Rise and Fall of Juicy Couture by like Business Insider or something. So I watched it and I was like, oh, this is interesting. So like basically the 2008 financial crisis, the thing that kind of kicked off the depression that we're in now, you know, because like it dipped way down and then like it kind of sort of, and then it's like, you know, now. But that 2008 depression, recession, whatever you want to call it, that had a huge effect on like the brand, because the brand was all about like looking very like chic and like fashionable and like branded, and like you had the money for things and stuff. And so like after the financial crisis, it was like not in vogue to do that and look that way. So like people went for more minimalistic looks, especially people with money. So that's kind of what contributed to the brand's downfall, apparently. I didn't know that, but I could have probably guessed. But yeah, they've rebranded and they're still selling stuff now. I don't know. I was looking and I was like curious as to like what is on like Depop and Poshmark and stuff. And there's not a lot, and the couple of things that are like, there was a pair of pants like in the color that I want, like an aqua type blue-green color, and they were wanting like $145 for just pants, not even the whole tracksuit. So like I was like, man, and it was my size too. It was like a small or an extra small or something. But I was like, man, even if I had that much money to just spend on things, maybe I wouldn't even do that then, you know? Because that's like a lot of money, especially when like another, on Poshmark or something, somewhere there was like a purple, like lavender checkered suit, tracksuit that was available. I think it was like $40 or $50, and they even sent me like a discount for like $6 shipping and like 10% off or something. But I was like, you know, that's still like $30 or $40, you know, like I don't have it right now. We're saving for a car, trying to get a job. I'm probably, you know, one of the things that I had said I would probably do today that I don't think I'm gonna do yet, because the thing that I was gonna do Friday got pushed off until next Friday. I said that I was gonna call IHOP back and like get my job back, because the manager there has like already said that he would hire me back in an instant. So, like, I have a job waiting for me. It's just not a job that pays as well as I need it to pay me. So, I've been trying not to have to do that, but if they'll work with my schedule, like, I can only work like 9 or 10 to 6, like the hours that my partner works. So, if they'll work with my schedule, it would be worth it to have just extra money in my pocket. Because, they'd probably be more flexible with me asking for time off to do markets. And any amount extra helps at this point. Oh, excuse my little burp hiccup things that are going on. But yeah, so still looking for a job, still haven't found a job. I've applied for a few more jobs, still haven't got a call back from anybody. I've been searching for things, but recently there haven't really been that many things posted, and like the things that I'm finding that I would be willing to work and do are like 30 plus days old, which means that like there's a 50-50 chance that I will submit, like take all this time to submit my information, and then they're just gonna immediately be like, oh, we're going with other candidates because we just finished our interviews, you know? So, or like that position's no longer open because we finished interviews a month ago, or something like that. I don't know. But then it's also like, they shouldn't keep it up. Like, they should take the listing down if they're not still looking, right? So like, maybe they are still looking? I just don't know. I know, that's what everybody is saying, right? Like, literally everybody. Like, my in-laws were saying that, my mother-in-law was saying that she was in all kinds of Facebook groups and stuff, and people that are, like, moving into the area, and, like, everybody is saying that, like, they've applied everywhere, and they can't get any work right now. So, I don't know. I kind of really wish that, like, this art thing would just take off, like the Kickstarter and everything would launch me into, you know, enough, like, I don't even want, like, fame or, like, virality. I just want, like, enough people with their eyes on my shit that, like, have money to spend for me to, like, get sort of ahead in life. Instead of just being held back by, like, everything that I don't have going on for me, basically. It's rough. It'd be rough out here. Ouchie. But yeah. What else do we want to talk about? I don't want to ramble on about the yarn for, like, that much longer. I might circle back to it here and there. But damn. Any new tunes? Yes, actually. You will have to wait for either Friday or Saturday's stream. Because I don't like to do too, you know, like with YouTube, it's different. Like on Twitch, if I do a yarn organization video and then talk about yarn and then play ukulele, like everybody's just hanging out. But like on a YouTube live, like if people are looking up after the fact, like yarn organization, and they click on this video for yarn organization, and then they see like in the middle there's this huge spot about me playing ukulele, like some people are just not into that. So I try when I'm on YouTube specifically, like I had thought about streaming on Twitch today, but you know, either or, like a lot of the same people that watch me over there watch me over here, so like it doesn't really matter. But since I was like thinking about doing the yarn thing, I had already uploaded a video about doing that the last time, and I was like, why not just do it on live, you know? That way I don't have to, like, it would give me another video to like have to post during my scheduled posting times, but gosh, it's just so much more work to do that than to just pop up the camera and like, hello, here I am, let's do a thing. It's so much easier to stream than it is to like make and package a YouTube video. So like, yeah. And I'm supposed to be working on the Kickstarter video, so like I have all the components of the video together. I just haven't watched back through the two different takes that I did to see which one's better or if I need to do it again. So if one of them is good enough, I'm just gonna go with it, because I don't want to have to like do it again and probably it won't be any better. So as long as it's good enough, I'm gonna roll with it, because that's, if you watch any of my older YouTube videos, you'll see that that's my mentality, is like, it's good enough, we're gonna roll with it. You know, we're just gonna do this thing and we'll get better over time and we'll put in the effort we have to get there, you know? So that's what I'm about. Not progress, not perfection. So I don't mind it being a little unpolished, but I have to get that figured out so that I can send it to my editing friend so that he can figure out all of that and pop in, because like I could easily do it myself and just pop in the footage over the stuff and then like put some little music in the background and stuff, but like, for one thing, he's got access to Epidemic Sound, I think, and I do not. So that's one big thing that would work in my favor. And they traded me, like, he and his partner, they traded me a bowl for some editing hours. So I'm not even having to like pay for the editing. So I just have to like, I just have to send the stuff. Like, that's the last thing that I have to do, is send the stuff. And for that pattern, the tarot mat bag pattern, that's about to be available, but like over this next week, I need to go ahead and make time to make a second version that's like a printer friendly version, because I have the PDF version of the pattern, of both weights of the pattern, but I have to take both of them and make them into just like basically Google Docs files with like minimal pictures and minimal everything. So hopefully I'll be able to do that pretty soon. I think I have been procrastinating because I need to like dig back through some of my pictures to make sure I have the right pictures for the printer friendly version. And I have lots of pictures and I take lots of videos, and everything always gets buried in my camera roll, so I hate going to dig through everything to look for things because the search function doesn't work that well. So yeah, I think that's why I've been procrastinating, but I need to just get it done, both of those things, because the Kickstarter is important, because now it is September. That means I have like not quite 2 months to get it together if I'm gonna launch on October 31st. And I have to also make sure that I put aside at least somewhere between $10 and $50 to spend on some kind of Facebook or Instagram advertising to promote my Kickstarter launching, so that I get a little bit of exposure before I launch it, so that maybe it actually is a success. It would be really great if the stretch goals that I come up with are like good enough that so many people see it that they want to back it to like get to the stretch goals. You know, like hopefully that'll entice enough people to back it just like on its own, like as long as they come across the campaign. But that's the problem, is helping them come across the campaign, right? So we're gonna be worrying with all of that pretty soon. Luckily, I don't have to rush today and do my single table setup, practice setup, because the thing on this Friday was moved to next Friday. So I have a whole other week to do my practice setup. I'll probably do it like tomorrow when the car is here, so that I can like unless I have to go do something else tomorrow, I'll probably do it tomorrow, because I need to be able to make sure that everything that I need fits in the car, basically. But yes. What else to talk about? Let's see. I rambled on about yarn for probably longer than a lot of people. Hopefully a lot of people who love yarn like me clicked on this video, or will click on this video, and be here for the yarn organization and stay for the yarn nerdiness. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna stream for too much longer. It is about 3 o'clock. It's 12 till 3. No, 11 till 3. So, I have been at this for almost an hour. And luckily, yeah, it took like 30 minutes or something to do that. So that's great. That's not bad at all. But yeah. Oh no. I've got one skein of that bright pink yarn that's still on the floor. And I thought I got all of it. Oh, no. Oh, no. I fucked up. That's okay. Probably gonna use that yarn soon anyways. Along with some of the other yarns I put up there. That's why I put them on the top shelf, is so that they're easier to get to and move around and use. But yeah, super excited, almost my birthday. I'm gonna have pretty great birthday week. It's already been pretty alright. I mean, I found out some not great news yesterday, but it's not too bad. It's just like unfortunate news. But it doesn't affect much, so I'm not too like miffed about it or anything. But I talked to my mom yesterday for like 4.5 hours or something, or like over 4.5 hours. And then today was kind of boring for a minute there until I decided that I did want to stream. But yeah, so I decided I wanted to stream, and then I was like, well, what should I stream? Should I sit here and like make a thing? Do I want to make a thing? I need to be making things. I at least need to make one more leggy frog, some more of my little potion buddies, if I can, some more little axolotls, maybe another big axolotl plush from my pattern that I wrote, and then one of the limelight green potions. And then I wanted to make a red health potion. And then I've got to make another pink love potion, because I don't think I sewed it right the last time. It looks all crooked. So we'll see when I stuff it. That's another thing I need to get, is stuffing. Next time I go to Walmart, I need to get some stuffing, because I am out. Thursday. If nothing else, I'll go by there Thursday when I have time. See, this one's okay. This one used to be my favorite flavor, but I think now this is my favorite flavor. It's like a blue raspberry ice or something. This one was like tasting really bad, like it was out before, and then now that it's sat for like a week, it doesn't taste as bad. So I don't know what that's about. It still doesn't taste like brand new, but it tastes a little bit better. But yeah, I think I'll stay on here for the next 7 minutes until 3 o'clock, and then I'll head out. But yes, stuffing, I need stuffing so that I can make all of those things. So that's one of the main reasons. Like, I could have made the leggy frog, but hang on. Oh gosh, excuse me. Whew. I could have made another leggy frog, but I feel like I've done leggy frogs so many times on here. I think it's getting a little old. So this is probably the last leggy frog that I'll make until I sell a bunch of leggy frogs. So I don't know, maybe I'll do that this afternoon. I was thinking about doing my table setup, but my arms, I was weed eating yesterday, and my arms feel like painful jello. Like, they don't want to do things. So I don't necessarily, like I said, maybe I'll do my setup tomorrow when the car is here and my partner's home. So that leaves me free for the rest of the day to do whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I probably need to eat something. Maybe I'll make a pot pie or something. But I need to eat something. I need to make a leggy frog. Maybe I'll do that today. Maybe I'll make the leggy frog today and just get it out of the way with the last of the stuffing. Well, not the last of the stuffing, but the last portions of the stuffing that I have. That robot bitch just tried to like light up on me. Ridiculous. Anyway, 5 more minutes. Let me check this message. What is this? Ridiculous. Somebody was like, Bethesda just announced pronouns, all trending topics. And the headline was like, good news, everyone. And my friend commented and was like, can someone help me? My gender got stuck in the wall. And then they were like, never mind, I'm actually cool, I don't want it. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay. Oh. Why does it say? Is that because... It might be. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, what am I doing? Where's that other vape? Yes. So anyway, still planning to launch. I don't blame you if you've checked out by this point in the video. This is just me being me. Anyway, Kickstarter, hopefully October 31st still. I will be posting hopefully some shorts, maybe a community post about it, because I can do community posts. Apparently they've opened that up to everybody now. So, I did make a community post about the hurricane and missing my upload, and I'm sorry that I missed my upload, but, I didn't have anything scheduled, and I thought I was gonna have time to schedule, and literally the day that I would have scheduled was the day that we had to, like, evac from the house and go to the in-laws. So, it was great. We lost power for days, and they had a generator for food and stuff, but yeah, it was pretty rough. Would not recommend, but yeah, that's life. So, got like 2.5 minutes left. I'm gonna hit this vape. You can take a water break or something. And then I'm probably just gonna rant about yarn for a minute more. Because, yes, that yarn. I'm so excited. Like, I'm gonna make a tracksuit, and I don't know, like I was saying earlier, I don't know if I'm gonna do the mix match colors, like the opposite colors on, like, a border around it, or if I'm going to... I don't know. I kind of want to put a zipper in it. Like, I want to figure out how to, like, sew a zipper into the crochet. But I also feel like that's going to be difficult. You know? So, I don't know. But, definitely with the pants, like I said, I'm going to make them a little flare leg. And probably with the waist, what I'll do is I'll have, like, the waistband, and I'll just do, like, an actual waistband. Like, I'll just crochet ribbing, like, this wide, and then just, like, fold it over the string that goes around, and then I'll just have, like, 2 spots where I, like, skip the spot. Like, I'll just chain one and skip that space, and, like, those 2 will be in the front, so that the chain can come out, and it's, like, sweatpants. That's what I'll do. That's exactly what I'll do. That's gonna be great. I had the best idea. Anyway, 30 seconds more. Have a good one. Whatever it is, wherever you are, day, morning, evening, noon, night, whatever. Have a good one. Have the day you deserve. Stay golden, be good, and I will see you in the next one. I don't know what the next couple of videos are gonna be, because I'm gonna have to come up with them really soon. So stay tuned for random shenanigans, crochet stuff, ukulele maybe. Bye until later. Peace.